Good morning, students. I am your teacher in Mathematics 4. My name is Teacher Raymart Alhayati, but you can call me Teacher Mark. So, do you want to learn something new in mathematics today? Okay, so that is good. So before we start anything else, let's have first our prayer. So, requesting everyone to please stand up. Amen. So before you sit down, requesting everyone to please arrange your chairs properly and pick up those pieces of paper scattered on the floor. Okay, so you may now sit down. So for our checking of attendance, instead of saying present sir, you'll say, here I am, here I am. Okay, do you understand? Okay, so, Malayan?
Here I am.
Gian?
Here I am. Here I am.
Very good. No one is absent for today. So, I would like to ask any one of you who can give me our last topic or who can still remember our last topic yesterday. Jessa? Very good. Our last topic is all about rounding numbers. Give big hands for Jessa. Okay, so who wants to have an activity? So requesting everyone to please stand up for our activity. You will just follow the video presented. Okay? Okay, everyone move. Minus. Times. Divide. Everybody. Divide. Times. Okay, so that will be all. You may now sit. Okay, so did you enjoy the activity? Okay, very good. So, who wants to have another activity? Okay, so it is named 4 picks 1 word. So, you will just identify what does the picture shows, and afterwards, if you have the answer, you just raise your hand and tell me the answer. The group that can finish first the activity will have a reward. Okay, so are you ready? Okay, so again, your task is to identify what appropriate word corresponds to this picture, to every picture, and then if you have your answer, you can raise your hand, and then the first group that can finish is the group that can receive reward. Understand? Okay, so this group will be the group 1, this group will be the group 2, and this group will be the group 3. Okay, so this is for your group 1, group 2, and group 3. So I will give you 5 minutes to have brainstorming, and you can raise your hand if you have the answer. Okay, group 1. Very good. The answer is addition. So give a big hands for group 1. So did you enjoy our activity? Okay, so by that activity, do you have any idea about our topic for today? Okay, so our topic for today is all about PEMDAS. So before we continue to our topic, let's have first our objectives. Okay, so everyone, please read the objectives. At the end of the lesson, the students will be able to recognize order of operations on whole numbers, appreciate the order of operation on whole numbers through performing 2 or more operations on whole numbers, perform 2 or more operations on whole numbers without Okay, so our topic for today is all about PEMDAS. So who among you here have an idea about what is PEMDAS? Okay, so none. So PEMDAS is all about PEMDAS means parentheses, exponent, multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction. So PEMDAS is used in solving mathematics. So let me ask you a question. Who among you here love on solving mathematics? Okay, so very good, Jessa. Okay, so let's proceed to our discussion. So the rules, here are the rules of PEMDAS. So for rule number 1, perform operations inside the grouping symbols first. So according to the PEMDAS rule, you must first perform the operation inside this parentheses. So for example, this equation, so the first part that you will solve is this, is the inside here in the parentheses, because according to the first rule, perform the operation inside the grouping symbol. So this one is an example of a grouping symbol, 4 times 10. The second rule is find the value of the number in exponential notation, just like this example. And the third one is multiply or divide as you go from the left to right, so just like this example. And lastly, the fourth rule is add or subtract as you go from left to right, just like this example. So these are the examples of solving using PEMDAS rule. Okay, so also this is an example of a PEMDAS. So in solving this equation, the first thing that you do is to answer this parenthesis first, because accordingly the first letter that comes in PEMDAS is parenthesis. So you do it step by step. First is the parenthesis, next is this exponent, next is the multiplication or division. It can be vice versa, and then addition and subtraction. So in this equation, the first thing that you will solve, or the first rule that you will answer first is this parenthesis. The second one is the exponent. The third one is this division, and lastly this addition. So that would be the example of PEMDAS. So these are the example also of how to solve PEMDAS. This equation, 3 plus bracket parentheses 7 times 4 parentheses minus 6 bracket. So the first that we will solve is these numbers inside the bracket and parentheses. So 7 times 4 equals 28, and then minus 6. Then you will first solve this bracket, and then so 28 minus 6 equals 22. Then 22 plus 3 equals to 25. So that's how PEMDAS rule do. So now we will have another activity. So I will divide you into two groups. This row will be the group 1, and this row will be the group 2. So your task is to answer these equations, and then the first group that can finish the problem will have a reward. Do you understand? Again, so your task is to just answer this equation, and the first group that can finish this solving this equation will have a reward. So this group that is your task. So I will give you 10 minutes to answer the equation. Okay, so group 1 finished first the activity. So give 5 claps to group 1. Okay, so now let's proceed to our another activity. So, requesting everyone to please get 1/4 sheet of paper and answer this. I will give you 5 minutes to finish this activity. Just answer directly, okay? Okay, so time's up. Pass your papers in front. So, for our assignment, just study our next lesson. Okay, so I hope you learned something for today. So goodbye, class.